Creativity changes the everyday. Creativity is beautiful. Creativity is active. Creativity is freedom. Alpha NEX5 debut.
Sony.
Well, Ian Button, here we are at Luxperience, which is an amazing luxury show, and what an amazing product, and what a fitting place for you to be. Now, you're Managing Director of Independent Aviation, the air charter professionals, and I think it's everybody's dream to fly around the world in a luxury plane.
Yep.
But tell me what you do.
Well, we're independent air charter procurement specialists. We don't own any aircraft, we don't manage any aircraft. We act independently on behalf of our clients to source the best available options throughout Australia, Southeast Asia and internationally.
So when you say your clients, so what sort of people are your clients? Are these wealthy people or corporates or all sorts of people?
All sorts of people. We deal with wholesalers overseas, we deal with corporations, we've got a lot of government business. We don't specialise just in travel. We've always been providing aircraft to government and Defence Force, Immigration Department, etc.
But in terms of the travel side of things, I mean, you really fit into the experiential side, isn't it? Because I think everybody's dream and everybody's wish is to fly on a helicopter over the Great Barrier Reef or fly on a private plane to an idyllic resort somewhere in the Indian Ocean. Is that the sort of stuff you do?
Absolutely. A lot of people these days are time poor, and the difference with using a private aircraft is that you can get them to a destination on their timetable. So that's always important to a lot of people.
Now, as an air broker though, so not owning aircraft must be great in a sense because they're pretty expensive territories to own. So what sort of aircraft can you source? I mean, and what are your dream ones, or what are your favourites, put it that way?
We can source anything from a small twin-engine Cessna to go out to an island resort, right up to a 747. Just this weekend, on Sunday, we had a departure out of Sydney Airport on an incentive group. 267 people flying to Honolulu for the weekend.
On their own aircraft?
On their own aircraft.
Wow, what sort of aircraft was that?
We used Airbus A330.
Oh, fantastic. Amazing.
It was there, and it was good fun. We had a bit of issue with people arriving late at the airport, and we could allay their concerns because it's a charter. The aircraft waits.
Yeah, the aircraft waits for you. You're not sort of running to the gate hoping to get on and, you know, some check-in person saying, you're too late.
Absolutely.
You determine your own time.
Absolutely.
And I would have thought the well-heeled of this world and the people that have got a bit of cash, they want that freedom, don't they?
Oh, absolutely. We've got a very large country. Well, obviously we specialise in Australia. There's a lot of the icons of Australia, Uluru, Kangaroo Island, the Great Barrier Reef, the resorts in the Whitsundays like Hayman, Qualia, etc. And we can provide private transfers for them, or we can put a whole itinerary around, a 7-day itinerary or a 10-day itinerary to see all those iconic destinations in your own private aircraft.
So just in terms of the interior of some of these aircraft, I know some are just, you know, are sort of regular seats, you know, when you've got 200 people and all that sort of stuff. But some are probably only 4 seats or 6 seats in an idyllic, unbelievable luxury jet.
There's some lovely little modern aircraft, something like a Citation Mustang. It's a little 4-seat sports car of an aircraft. There's quite a few of those available, right up through the largest Citation Sovereigns, aircraft like Global Express, where they can sit up to 15 people and you can fly non-stop to Hong Kong from Melbourne, for instance.
Right, because I know it's got a long range, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Amazing. How affordable is this though? And is that an issue, or is it generally people that don't worry about these things? But I imagine the corporates still...
It's value for money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, so obviously it depends on anybody's individual budget, but we try to tailor the correct aircraft to the requirements of the consumer. So they may be happy to fly in a small aircraft. Sometimes we go to a lot of trouble to put an itinerary together, and all the client wants is a bigger aircraft. Always happy to accommodate that.
And does that include helicopters?
Yes, yeah, helicopters very popular for some of the more remote resorts up in the Hunter Valley and things like that, so we can accommodate small groups. We've done some incentives where we've had a fleet of helicopters flying along together across the Great Barrier Reef, landing in the middle of a cane paddock, that sort of thing on the incentive side. So, yeah.
Let's close by asking you a question. What's the most exciting thing you've done?
I think probably recently, we can't give out names and stuff, but we've done some very high-profile movie stars, and the particular trip worked very well. The company was that impressed that the next time they were scouting for a location, which was down in the Bahamas, they contacted our company in Australia to source an aircraft to take their executives on a film scout down into the Bahamas.
And that's a great way to finish, because actually what you're saying is that whilst you happen to be located in Australia, you're a truly global company.
Absolutely, and global service with a smile.
Where can people find out more information?
On our website, independentaviation.com.au, or through the Luxperience program.
Ian, thank you very much for your time today, and I think it's time to fly away.
Thanks, mate.